guys, it's Nicole Magic here, and I'm going to show you how to make your own laundry detergent. I'll show you the ingredients, and in the end it costs about $4 to make a 5-gallon bucket. So have your 5-gallon bucket, make sure it has a lid. So you're going to need that because you definitely don't want your laundry detergent exposed to the environment. The last time I made it was last September. It is now September again. So it lasted me an entire year, and we do a lot of laundry because, you know, kids. So I'm going to show you what are the ingredients that you will need. So definitely your bucket with your lid. I usually use my own soap that I make. But you'll need, this is going to be super concentrated, by the way. So you're only going to need about 3 ounces for an entire load of laundry. 2 to 3 ounces for an entire load of laundry. So I prepped everything last night so I didn't have to do everything in front of you and make sure that you got all the information that you need. But you want to shred or put it through the grater 2 bars of soap. So you can choose whatever bars that you want. I like to use ones that I make myself because I know what's in them. So I try to keep it as natural as I can, and knowing what's going in, because I have super sensitive skin. My mom used to buy Tide when I was growing up, and I used to break out in rashes all over the place because of the heavy detergents that were in there. Very irritating to the skin, so it's really not that good for you. So making your own is really great. 2 cups of super washing soda. 2 cups of borax. And you don't have to, but I like to. I put in 1 cup of baking soda as well. And then whatever essential oil that you want. This time around, I chose orange, and that'll give it a nice, fresh, citrusy scent. Lemon is really good. You can use some kind of mint if you like a spearmint or peppermint if you like that kind of thing. Whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you like. I don't recommend using grapefruit because grapefruit essential oil can be irritating to some people's skin if you have an allergy to grapefruit. So I don't recommend using that. You also will need a wooden spoon, and you're going to need a hand mixer or some way to mix up this stuff really good. I like to use the hand mixer because it just incorporates everything really well, because this is a 2-step process. So today we're doing step 1 and getting everything ready, and then tomorrow we're going to do the quick step of just finalizing the solution. So the first part is I put about 8 to 10 cups of water into a stock pot. So we're going to go, and it's boiling right now, we're going to go add the soap. So we're going to incorporate this and melt. All right, so we're just going to add in the soap, and this was 2 bars of soap to our boiling water mixture. We're going to incorporate that in there. Just keep mixing it around with a wooden spoon so that you're watching it and it doesn't boil over, because it will start to rise up and do some things. The finer you grate the soap, the quicker it goes into the solution. So it's completely up to you. I tend to rather do this than burn my arm out. It's going to get hot and bubbly, and it's going to come up like this, and you just want to keep watching it so that it doesn't overflow. But when it gets that hot, that's about when everything's going to be melting in pretty quickly. So I just turn the burner on and off, lower the heat if you want, but just Keep a good eye out on it and adjust the temperature accordingly. This is the part where you want to pay the most attention because you definitely don't want this all over the place, or else you'll have a really clean stove and kitchen when you're done cleaning up the mess. So this is almost ready. There's a few chunks. I'm just going to smush them against the wall of the pot here. All right, this looks about done. So what I'm going to do is shut the stove off, and I'm going to move this over and pour this into my 5-gallon bucket. See you in a minute. Okay, so we're back and we've got the mixture here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pour this into the bucket. The next step is I'm going to fill that bucket up with a bunch of hot water. Actually, halfway. We're going to fill it halfway. So put this over here on my lid, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I just added in my baking soda, my 2 cups of borax, and my 2 cups of super washing soda. Take my mixer, mixing all that stuff in while it's halfway full, because we want to make sure that everything is incorporated in here so that when I fill it up, I have minimum mixing to do. Everything feels like it's pretty much incorporated in there. You can feel it. If it's nice and smooth, you're ready to go. I did not put in the essential oil just yet, so don't put that in right away. So we want to bring this all the way up, and then we're going to add in the essential oils, and then we'll mix all that stuff in. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go and fill this thing up to the top over here, and then we're going to finish up step 1. All right, I'm just going to add the last of the water in. And then we're going to mix that around. Mix it around really, really good. This is hot water, but so it is hot as you can stand it, or don't put your hands in it. Just really mix that up. And now I'm going to add in the essential oil as the last step. So let me get this over here. And what I did was I actually just added some bergamot to my orange, and I'm just going to pour that in, and do it to whatever your preference is for strength of aroma. It's a lot of detergent, so we want to make sure that we have enough to make it smell good enough. And then just mix all that stuff up. And when you think that it's mixed enough thoroughly, we're just going to put the lid on it. And then we have to let it sit for 24 hours. Then we're going to come back, and I'm going to show you what it looks like and then what to do next. This is all set here. If you use your hand mixer, again, at this stage, you don't want to go all the way in there, because you're going to burn out your motor. So don't do that. So just mix it up real nice. And this looks really, really good. And you can see it has like that viscous consistency for now. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna put the lid on this, and we're gonna put it in a spot that's going to be undisturbed for the next 24 hours. Okay? And and I'll be back to show you step 2. Bye guys, see you soon. Hey guys, we're back for step 2. So after this has been sitting for 24 hours, we're going to take the lid off. And you're going to see that it's kind of thick and clumpy. So this has like a little film on the top. And I'm going to break through right there. It's okay if it's clumpy. You'll notice that it's gelled up. So I usually just get rid of this thing and just go in there and break it up with my hands. So that's what we're gonna do right now. You can use your blender, and I'm gonna use that in a second, but this is almost like cheese. So we're just gonna break that up as much as we can, and then I'm gonna blend that up. So it's okay, it's supposed to look like this. It looks a little weird if you're not used to it, but just bust that up. I'll blend this up as much as I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you know, if anything spills on your floor, it's an opportunity to clean. Like that. So there still will be a few chunks left, but it's okay. All it is soap. So consider it extra concentrated with the clumps. So you'll see, you can just mush it up, and you can keep unclumping it as you go. But there you have it. Laundry detergent for a year for less than $4. So why don't you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment in what else you want to see and learn. Bye guys.